No, it's empty! Hey guys, Ninjagaijin here. Welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're going to do an unboxing of my favorite food. I have it right here. It's really heavy. You may have just got a sneak peek of it before the intro, but let's open it and see what's inside. It's finally open. This is it. This is a 5-kilo bag of basmati rice. I absolutely love this rice. I am from America, but my family is originally from Iran, or also sometimes called Iran. And as a Middle Eastern, I absolutely love this stuff. This is basically my crack here, guys. It's crack. It's actually a little expensive. This 5-kilo bag cost me around 3,400 yen, or around $34. So for today's episode, I wanted to do, well, an unpacking, and I'm actually gonna cook it with my Pars cooker. So, you know, maybe if you like Persian rice, or if you've always wondered how to make it, well, let's make it today. Let's get to it. I can't believe I just slapped my rice. Yeah. So this over here is the empty bag. As you can see, it does have some English writing on the back, but unfortunately, if you do follow these instructions, you will not make delicious Persian rice. Instead, you will make crappy, soggy Persian rice. So today's episode, we're gonna show you how to make some real good rice. So let's get to it. What's really cool is it does come with a zipper, as you can see, but because this is the first time I'm opening it, if you open it, you actually see it's still stitched closed. Luckily, I have a pair of scissors, so let's cut it open now. Go get a box cutter. Let's try this again, shall we? You can see it is open now. Let's see if you can get you in there. Yep. There it is. And now let's begin the cooking. Okay, so we have our pot over here. We have the Pars cooker over there, which I'll show you in a little bit. So we have our measuring cup. We're going to fill this up with 1 cup of rice. All right, 1 cup of rice is usually good enough for one person, so that's a good way to measure it. All right, got a nice, very full cup. So let's put it in there. Very good. A little bit stuck to the sides because I had used it earlier, but nonetheless, it's still good. Now let's go over there and fill this up with some water. As you can see, we washed the rice 3 times with nice cold water. Now what you want to do is for every cup of rice, you want to have 1.5 cups of water. So let's fill this up. All right, so there's your 1 cup. And let's do a 1/2 cup. Okay, here we go. Nice, almost 1/2 cup-ish. Doesn't have to be exact, but you want it to be roughly half. All right. Over here we have the remaining ingredients. We have your salt, we have saffron watered down, and we have some butter, and we have some oil. So let's get to it. Now, to make some really good Persian rice with that thick, crunchy rice at the bottom, you want to make sure that you have these following ingredients. First, saffron. You need saffron for the color and also for the flavor. I highly recommend getting saffron, but as you might notice, saffron is fairly expensive. So what you want to do is, now this is already in a watered up form, but it comes in small little strands. And what you want to do is you just want to put a few strands in a very small bottle like this, and then fill it with hot water. Shake it, flip it up and down every 5 minutes for about 15-20 minutes. And what you do is you should get a nice orangey reddish color. And what this does is this will allow you to use your saffron for not just one food but a lot. So definitely keep this in mind. It's a good way to save some money. All right, so now let's put this in there. So we're gonna put 1 cap. All right, dripped a little bit off the side, but no problem. You fill that in, like so. And as you can see, it looks like it's only going to be concentrated yellow in the middle, but not to worry at all, because when you shake it around, like so, there you have it. You have some very nice yellow rice that will become fantastic Tadig or crunchy rice in a bit. Now that we have the saffron in the bowl, the next step is let's add some salt. So we open the salt, and this isn't exact science. I like to go around a few times, sprinkle it in there. Not too much, but nonetheless, this isn't too important because if you find out later that it's not salty enough, you can always just put more in. You just want to make sure you don't accidentally put too much in. So now the salt is out of the picture. Next is we have some oil. So this is your standard oil, right? That you can get anywhere here in Japan or elsewhere. So we're going to put about 20 milliliters of this oil in there. All right, so we put in our 20 milliliters of oil. And the reason for the oil is because your tadig, or your burnt rice, as some people say, is going to be crunchy. And you need the oil for the crunchiness. It adds a lot of flavor and it will make your rice taste fantastic. Mainly the purpose of adding the butter in the rice is for taste. So that's the important thing. So we're gonna cut this up here. As you can see, we just have a little bit, right? And we're gonna put it in there. There we go. All right, so now let's put it in the parse cooker. As you can see, we have the parse cooker over here. Now something to keep in mind is for 1 cup, you wanna do about 30 minutes. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna set the timer over here to 30 minutes. There we have it. We have to put on the lid and we set the timer for 30 minutes. You want to set it for 60 minutes if you put 3 cups in for sure, but for 1 cup, 30 minutes is sufficient. Now the key thing to remember is this will keep it warm. It sets it for keep warm. So what I try to do is I like to set it for 30 minutes and then I eat it actually in about an hour. So just something to keep in mind. If you don't let it sit there for a little while, you're not going to get that nice crunchy tadig. So just some information. So now we just wait. Looking very good. Another 10 minutes or so. Waited about an hour, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this over. We're going to turn this off. Now it's time to flip it. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this lid up. We're going to get some mittens because this is very, very hot. Alright, so we have the mittens on. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this up. Okay, we're going to put this to the side. And now we put our plate upside down on it, like so. Alright, so now we have the plate, and what we're going to do is we're going to flip this up. This is what we call a perfect tadig. Now that the rice is ready, I want to show you what my favorite thing to eat with my rice is, which is a combination of yogurt, cucumbers, mint, and salt. So let's put it all together and see what happens. Over here we have Bulgaria yogurt. What I like to do first is I like to first shake it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some cucumbers in it, as you can see. And then what we do is we put mint. This is freshly grounded mint. So we just kind of put it in there like this. Alright. Like so. Alright. There's the mint. And we have some salt. Here we go. Now we just mix this all together. So let's eat this delicious tadig we have over here. Very crispy because of the oil we put in. The butter gives the flavor, the oil gives the crunchiness. And this over here, this yogurt, that's what we call mustaqiyar in Persian. It is fantastic. So this is pretty much my favorite meal, guys. We have hamburgers. Over here, I got my delicious tadig that looks like it's glowing because of the contrast. And we have some delicious Bulgaria yogurt. Fantastic. One of the things I actually like doing is I like going to Persian restaurants here in Japan. However, there's only 3 of them, one in Kyoto, one in Osaka, and one in Kobe. They all tend to be pretty pricey. So now that I can make my own rice, how I like it, and I got my awesome yogurt that I have with every meal, I literally eat one of these every day. It's 450 grams of yogurt. I don't even know how much calcium that's combined, but a lot. And along with this meat, I actually like kebab, which is effectively something similar to this. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite meal. I could literally die happy having this every single day. 100%. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I
tried to do some unboxing of some rice, and I showed you how to make some rice and talked a little bit about Persian. So, you know, if you have any questions about this video or any of my other videos, feel free to comment down below and I'll get back to you. So again, thanks again for watching. Bye. So good.